Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming by. This is a different video for today. We're back over here in Medieval 2. They were doing experiments. It recently crossed my mind there's always been a hot debate between, as you know, bow and arrows versus muskets, but no one has ever really debated bow and arrows or longbows versus crossbows. Today we're going to find out what's better. So I have one army completely of English Longbowmen, and the other army is of French Crossbowmen. Today we're going to have equal numbers and see which one wins. So yeah, as you see here, we got a bunch of crossbowmen, French crossbowmen, versus the iconic British Longbowmen. In my theory, I expect the Longbowmen will win because the fire rate, but the damage to the crossbowmen might actually add up. We'll see. So it looks like the crossbowmen are now moving, and here we go, the first volley. And just like that, they are okay. Well, that was a... Oh my god. Oh. It kind of speaks for itself. The crossbows haven't fired a single bolt yet. Here we go. Now they're going to start returning fire. And this is where they should start returning the... Oh, good god. Yeah, see, Longbowmen fire so many rounds. This is not good. So, right off the bat, the longbows have an... Oh my god. So, the French are making significant casualties. They are taking some fire. I mean, just look at it, it's insane. I'm starting to see some British shots, but not very many as longbows going. It's just a difference in firepower that's what we're doing. I mean, just look at that continuous pretty much. That's insane. That's not the French are. But they're starting to fire across the bar. You just see some longbows drop. But I don't know, they're getting crushed right now. The fire is fairly even right now for the cross longbow, but there's actually some... I mean, that's actually a lot more along the die. Insanity. Okay, this is devastating. We're going to figure out 2 speed. That's not like 2 speed here. We're just going to see what happens. An insane amount of arrows is what happens. They're still returning fire. I'm starting to see a lot of them. Casualties now starting to reach out personally. And I'm 2 speed chest. Go a little faster. But as you can see, the French are starting to look at the cannons. Look at going here. There's so many like burnt up French. It probably reeks of garlic. But they're getting absolutely destroyed. But like I said, there's still a lot of dead British, but that's not very many. Just the continuous fire that does it. We'll see some 2 speed here. We'll see. But there's a lot of crossbow being sent back. In history, you know, crossbow was a lot easier to use than long arrow. Even though it wasn't used nearly as much as long arrow, it was pretty a lot used. It's a little more thought. Oh man, oh. I lost half that man. Hey, look, you're going to the crossbows are still really good at you. It's not to say, stopping the great blitz. Pretty one side right now. They're trying a lot of fire here. That's one second. So let's be games a little bit. Just why everything goes. Alright, the French are... They're still in the battle. British are taking a lot of casualties. Or the Longbowmen, sorry. Starting to see a lot of dead ones on the ground here. Just the hail of arrows is insane to me. Look how many dead here. That's a lot of dead Longbowmen, actually. Looks like there's some brave crossbow guys moving up here. Ooh, they're taking a lot of the fire here from the other guys, so I guess that's kind of helping them out. Oh my god, look how many are on the ground. That's kind of insane. Holy crap. Let's just let the battle keep going here. And the winner of this battle, we will have fight the early muskets. So please stay tuned for that. But it looks like it's coming in. Yeah, the French are the crossbows are really starting to... Wow, look at the longbow flow. It looks like... They're longbow bits. I don't even know. I don't guess. Switch how much arrows we can show here. Oh, mercy, we lost half our men. So the Longbowmen lost half of them. I think the French have lost the crossbowmen lost that a while ago. There's no fight, there's still one more crossbow. Man, oh man. Look at this, it's gonna be dead Longbowmen right now. This is gonna be crazy. It's got a lot closer than I would guess. There's actually not a healthy ish amount of crossbow here. Crossbows are actually seemingly more effective than the last Longbowmen. Which makes sense. Because the really what is the first thing I mentioned so much damage, but crossbow really kills them that long. Just so crazy how many arrows they fire. So the crossbow down, break. I'm sure I'm tired. Feet screeching all the time. So that's like, it looks like hundreds of longbow dead here. And look, that's a lot on the floor. On the ground. Look how many crossbow. Oh my goodness, it's not even close. Push it out there and see who finally wins. I like this kind of experimental the war. Let me know in the comments. Because it's funny, just a little bit normally do. We're not as excited, but it's definitely just you should watch. Maybe you gotta get a wee bit more interesting. Especially when else in the war. Because a lot of people swear by crossbows, and a lot of people swear by longbows. I always wanted to always didn't see it. But I mean, like I said, the crossbows, they look like they really got beat up. Look how many longbowmen have died. I mean, hundreds. And they had the exact same amount of troops on both sides, but the longbowmen have they look like they've been winning the entire game, like, single-handedly, but they have not really. It's a lot closer than I think it looks. Let's go with 6 speed here, just really make things speed up. I'm also surprised no one has ran out of ammo yet. Oh, is it a crossbow mass break? Yes, it is. Okay, I think, yep. Alright, the longbowmen have won.
The enemy general has no honor.
And look.
He flees the field of battle.
Oh my god.
His men.
Okay, the longbowmen have lost probably close to almost 2,000 soldiers, I would say. Crossbowmen, it's like, yeah, right about the same. I want to see the casualty number, and I'm quite curious. Here we go, perfect.
We that were slain and defeated on the field, but fate has been kind
and
delivered us victory.
Thank you. This was a lot closer than I thought. 2,401, 2,401, etc. Look, only like a difference of like 300, really. Yeah, see, that's not that different. So, the longbowmen looked like they fired, I would say, 5 times as many, and only killed 307 more. That's not really that. That's pretty rough, actually, I would say. Yes, they won, but they should have won a lot by a more broad margin. So now we're going to put the longbowmen versus the muskets. Alrighty, guys. Oh, I don't know what kind of noise that was, but here we go. Okay, so this is the same exact scenario. The English longbowmen versus French, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Arquebusiers. I don't know how they say that, but this is early muskets, pretty much. Long throughout history, it's been debated were bows better than early muskets, because I think a well-trained archer could fire up to 5 to 6 times in 1 minute compared to maybe one or maybe even 2 rounds from a musket. History shows the musket was far superior and far better, but will this work in Total War? Same exact number of troops on both sides, and let's just go into it. So here we go. My money is on the muskets here because they do such a morale damage in this game. We're going to find out. The French look very stylish, as always, in a very flammable uniform. So this ought to be interesting. And they are just going to run. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Yeah. Yep. Alright, that's what I thought. Here comes the first volleys in theory. Maybe they'll actually aim. I heard one shoot. Oh! Oh, God, that was awful. Oh, yep. Very flammable uniforms, but they are shooting. So they are actually returning fire. I'm not really seeing any guys drop yet. Maybe. Just keep a little patient here. But so far, the longbowmen are firing a lot of rounds. Or a lot of arrows. Some are dying now, so there is some casualties happening here. Not too many, though. Man, that's just so. I mean, it's like apocalyptic looking at the sky right now. Oh my god, we gotta try this at nighttime. We'll do a nighttime battle next. But they are steadily returning fire into the longbow lines. What the heck? And I'm seeing a lot of longbowmen drop here. This little no man's land view right here. This is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of arrows are not on fire, looks like. Wow. You like ranges? This is a video for you. Okay, so the longbow announcing. Not very many longbows around here. How many burns up mosquitoes are? They were trying fire. Let's look at watch. We have two speed here. You can see your domain on this thing. And you can see on the longbow, the longbows are dropped dead now. And it's kind of like the mosquitoes spread out. Let's help them out here a little bit.
Yeah, buddy. They lost half their men.
Now, miss. Here you can see the arrows drops. Enjoy. Switch everybody. It's not really fire. Switching our super. Ooh. One longbow late dead though. Here's almost back. Look at you. So what's the battle? Do something. Ooh. Now, yeah, there's a lot more dead longbowmen here. These guys getting up close and personal. It would be awesome if you could bring like other Total War units into Total War games.
Mercy. We've lost half of our
Could
men.
you imagine a Gatling gun or like the repeating rifles in Shogun 2 and Medieval 2? It'd be so fun. But honestly, it's so close. I don't know who is going to win this right now. They're both. For the technology, the muskets are not doing that good, even though it's in the infancy of firearms. It's a lot closer than it should be, but looks like the English Longbow are starting to kind of break a little bit. Which definitely is to be expected. The amount of moral damage or morale damage the muskets do in this game is pretty strong. But look, there's a lot of dead longbowmen. It's a pretty bad day to be one of them. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, they are.
The enemy general has no honor.
Okay.
He flees the field of battle.
I cannot believe this.
His men.
The longbowmen have beat not only the crossbows, but also the musketeers. Could it be because they had a better formation? It could be, but look how many are dead though. Oh my god. This raises the question, is the longbowman the greatest medieval ranged weapon of all time? I think it might be. Wow. Well, that is very, very interesting. Well, these last... Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see what the casualty numbers are on both sides. I'm curious to see this one. These guys ever leave. Okay, I think that will do. Oh, there's a couple of stragglers here. We're just going to go to 6 speed. This battle's already over. Or is it?
Victory is ours, but only by a sword's edge.
This is really interesting. So, yeah. It looks like they had almost a better margin than the crossbows. The muskets did worse than the crossbowmen, which is kind of insane. So I guess that answers the question. The longbowmen are the way to go. Crossbows are worse. The muskets are worse. The longbow are the meta. And they were the best missile into medieval times. And that is it. Please subscribe. Get us to 500. Thank you so much for watching. And if you ever go back to medieval times, take the longbow. Take the longbow. It's been proven here. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.